Spartan soldiers marched for dozens of miles, fought in brutal combat, and carried bodies that looked like they were carved from stone. They had no barbells, no expensive gym memberships, and no fancy machines. Yet modern athletes with access to every piece of equipment ever invented can barely match their functional strength. We've been told that the gold standard of muscle building requires a gym, but that's actually a myth holding you back. Your muscles don't know if you're in a high-end facility or your own bedroom. They only understand one thing: challenge. Most guys don't get results because they overthink their routines and constantly switch exercises without a long-term plan. If you want a physique that looks naturally jacked with or without a shirt, you only need to get bloody strong at 5 specific movements. These 5 exercises train the whole body, protect your joints, and provide real-world functional strength that carries over into everything you do. The Essential 5. Exercise 1. The pull-up. Every person should strive to master the pull-up. It is more than just a back exercise. It is a sign of true strength and longevity. When done correctly, your lats, upper back, rear delts, biceps, forearms, and core are all forced to fire together to move your entire body weight through space. Machines like the lat pull-down simply cannot replicate this coordinated full-body recruitment because they dictate the path and allow stabilizers to disengage. To do it right, use a grip slightly wider than shoulder width and pull your chest to the bar, not just your chin. Lower yourself with complete control over 5 seconds with no momentum or kipping. If you can't do 5 reps yet, don't just swing around with bad form and wreck your elbows. Start with leg-assisted pull-ups or DC pull-ups where your feet stay on the floor. Once you can hit 15 clean reps, start adding weight with a vest to keep the growth coming. The Essential 5. Exercise 2. Elevated push-ups. Push-ups cover everything that pull-ups miss, specifically your chest, shoulders, and triceps. However, standard push-ups stop building meaningful muscle once you can easily do 20 reps. To unlock elite growth, you need to change the loading angle by elevating your feet on a bench or box. This shifts the load to your upper chest and anterior deltoids, creating that 3-dimensional look. Elevating your feet also increases the percentage of body weight you have to move and provides a deeper stretch at the bottom of the movement. Research shows that training muscles in this lengthened position can lead to 50 to 100% more growth. Keep your body in a rigid straight line with no sagging hips. If the floor is too much, start with wall push-ups and gradually move to a countertop or sturdy table before hitting the ground. The Essential 5. Exercise 3. The Bulgarian split squat. Leg day is often the first thing people skip, but you don't need fancy leg presses to build massive quads and glutes. The Bulgarian split squat is actually superior to the barbell back squat because it provides 0 axial load on your spine. Heavy barbell squats compress your lumbar discs rep after rep, year after year. The split squat loads each leg independently through a massive range of motion, exposing every weakness in your stability. Stand 2 feet in front of a bench, elevate your back foot, and lower your back knee toward the floor. Drive through your front heel to stand back up while keeping your front shin vertical. This single leg training provides equivalent or superior muscle activation with significantly less joint stress than bilateral movements. If you are over 60 or just starting, you can adapt this by using a chair for a sit-to-stand movement to regain your independence and firmness. The Essential 5. Exercise 4. The Romanian deadlift. Being able to pick heavy things off the floor without getting injured is a skill you need until the day you die. The Romanian deadlift, RDL, is the king of the hip hinge pattern, building hamstrings and glutes of steel while bulletproofing your lower back. Unlike conventional deadlifts that can grind the spine under extreme weight, the RDL focuses on the lengthened position where maximum growth occurs. To perform an RDL, stand tall with weights in your hands and push your hips back as if reaching for a wall behind you. Keep a soft bend in your knees and your back flat as the weights travel down your legs.
Once you feel a stretch in your hamstrings, squeeze your glutes to return to standing. If balance is an issue, start with a chair-assisted hinge or use a wall for support. Mastering this pattern protects your lower back from the strains of everyday life. The Essential 5. Exercise 5. The Farmer's Carry. Finally, there's one unsexy exercise that works 25 muscles at once. The Farmer's Carry has incredible real-world carryover, from bringing in groceries to improving your balance and cardiovascular health. It is one of the best predictors of longevity because it relies entirely on your grip strength. A weak grip is strongly correlated with an earlier death and lower overall activity levels. To do it, grab 2 heavy kettlebells or even just 2 heavy shopping bags. Pull your shoulders back, stick your chest out, and walk normally for about 60 seconds. The limiting factor is usually your grip, so pick a weight that is challenging but safe. For an extra challenge, try the suitcase carry by holding a weight in only one hand. This forces your obliques to fight the weight and keeps your core under intense tension. Doing these exercises isn't enough. You must apply the science of progressive overload. Muscle growth happens when you stay in the challenge zone, not the comfort zone. If you can do 10 reps of a movement easily, you need to make it harder by adding weight, increasing reps, or slowing down the tempo. You should also prioritize form over reps. 10 perfect push-ups are always better than 50 sloppy ones. This isn't just about looking good at the beach. After age 60, muscle loss, known as sarcopenia, accelerates, making everyday tasks like climbing stairs or standing up from a chair difficult. Training your body with these functional movements restores your balance, improves circulation, and drastically reduces the risk of life-altering falls. Your body acts like a piece of hardware, but balance training and strength work update the software that controls your reflexes and coordination. Transformation isn't about magical motivation, it's about consistent discipline. You don't need a gym to build a powerful, resilient body. You just need these 5 movements and the willingness to start. Every repetition is a message to yourself that you are still capable of improving. Pick one of these exercises and do just 10 reps. Your future health depends on the choices you make right now.